Barack Obama went to Georgia to campaign with Raphael Warnock in the very important runoff race going on in Georgia for that Senate seat, Herschel Walker versus Raphael Warnock. Hopefully Warnock will pull it through. And I have a few moments from this event to show you, a couple of Obama and then a couple of Raphael Warnock, and they're all great. So the first, Obama pokes fun a little bit at Herschel Walker for his recent bizarre and long history, actually, of bizarre public statements that don't make a whole lot of sense.
Every day. Since the last time I was here, Mr. Walker has been talking about issues that are of great importance to the people of Georgia. Like whether it's better to be a vampire or a werewolf. This is a debate that I must confess I once had myself. When I was 7.
Good stuff. But yeah, I mean, just the unseriousness of Herschel Walker as a candidate. Here's that moment that he was talking about where no one really knew what was going on with Herschel Walker.
Oh, you ever watch a stupid movie late at night, hoping it's gonna get better, don't get better, but you keep watching it anyway? Because the other night I was watching this movie. Called Freak Night or some type of night, but it was about vampires. I don't know if you know vampires are cool people, or they not. But I'm gonna tell you something that I found out. A werewolf can kill a vampire. Did you know that? I never knew that, so I didn't want to be a vampire anymore. I wanted to be a werewolf. But then anyway, as I'm watching this movie, and they can tell how stupid it is because it's 1 in the morning. So I'm watching my TV. These kids watching their TV, vampire kill on their TV. So you know it's kind of stupid, but I'm still watching though. As I'm watching this show, what was funny, these kids had a vampire in their attic at their house. So they was watching their TV. Now I'm watching my TV, they watching their TV. They see.
All right, gonna cut it off there. Can't take it anymore. Yes, so that connects to the Georgia senatorial race somehow. And then here's how Obama ended his appearance campaigning for Warnock.
If Miss Cooper didn't get tired, then I can't be tired. If John Lewis, even in his 70s, wasn't tired, I got no excuses. I can't be tired. And if I'm not tired, you can't be tired. If the men and women who had to endure the sting of discrimination, the smack of billy clubs, weren't tired. If the folks who had to fight those early fights, those were the tough fights for union rights and voting rights and gay rights and women's rights, if they didn't get tired, you can't be tired.
So I do like that message because I think me more than some within the kind of progressive media left, or progressive media cohort, I guess, do think that not all innocence and the other issues need to be discussed as well, but a whole lot of our conversation around what is broken with our current system should come back to, but we as the people can fix it and are responsible for fixing it. I forget who said this quote, but it was something like, when you live in a democracy, there's no one to blame but yourself, which it is so enraging to watch the way that powerful people have rigged our system to help powerful people more. And it's so enraging to watch the way that our system hurts more these people more than these people and all this, but we are the ones that have to step up and change that. We can't wait for someone else to do it for us. We are the ones, as the everyday person, that has to get involved in our democratic process to make these changes that are necessary. We can't just hope that powerful people are all of a sudden going to change their minds and be more pro-working people or pro non-super wealthy, powerful person, right? And so it is really, at the end of the day, our responsibility to make it happen, and we can't get tired in that fight. And so I like that message from Barack Obama because it's one that I absolutely agree with and think needs to be repeated often. Because there's really nothing that we can't do in our democracy if we properly engage in our democratic process. That's something I very much believe. Here's the 2 appearances I want to show you from Warnock.
He was an amazing running back. And come next Tuesday, we're going to send him running back to Texas. Are you ready to win this election?
Heck yeah. I do like how he fit in a little jab there about the fact that Herschel Walker, we've now learned, does list his primary residence as in Dallas, Texas, or a suburb of Dallas, Texas, and not in Georgia, because the house that he listed as his residence in filing to run for Senate was being rented out to other people. Or, you know, he or his wife was renting it out to people. So clearly he's not living there day to day. Second moment here from Raphael Warnock.
If we're honest, I believe in my soul that Georgia knows that Georgia is better than Herschel Walker. Come on. Georgia is better than Herschel Walker. You deserve a senator who cares enough about the people to actually know the issues. You deserve a senator who will tell you the truth. You deserve a senator who actually lives in Georgia.
Great stuff. Both Obama and Warnock are kind of at the top of the top as far as within the Democratic Party communication, style, and skill, for sure. And so it's very fun to watch them talk. Well, it's a very, very important race, and we'll be covering it next Tuesday. So tune in for that coverage. It's going to be a lot of fun. Also, if you want to see me tweet every once in a while, I try to make it over there occasionally. You can go to Luke P. Beasley. I realize I've never plugged it, so I'm trying to now, even though Twitter does seem to be falling apart a bit. But as long as it's there, you can check me out. I have had people saying, why aren't you ever mentioning where your Twitter is, or how do I find it, or etc. That's how you do it, Luke P. Beasley. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to be a part of what makes this show possible, plus get access to the full video version of the show hours before any of the clips are uploaded to YouTube, plus get access to an extra full show every Saturday that only members can see, you can do so by going to patreon.com/Luke Beasley. That's patreon.com/Luke Beasley, and there is a link in the description.